Hello and welcome to the Kanawha Valley Hustlers. This is Joe Justice. I am here with Frank in South Charleston. Frank, can you tell me, buddy, what's your hustle?
Well, I'm the mayor of the city of South Charleston, so my hustle is that we try to provide the best services we can to our community. We try to improve the quality of life every day we get out of bed, and that's about it.
Well, and that's a pretty exciting stuff going on right here. Right behind us here is the new Farmers Market. We just did the ribbon cutting on it. Tell me a little bit about how this came to be.
The new South Charleston Farmers Market.
Charleston Farmers
Well,
Market.
look, how it came to be is this is an idea I've had for a long time, actually. I just kind of pulled the trigger on it. I don't have any rhyme or reason or magic wand or why I chose this particular time to do it. It just seemed like a good time with everything we have going on with the new shopping center down the road getting ready to open, New Jefferson Road, WVU Medicine coming. It's just an exciting time in South Charleston. This kind of just fit in perfectly with all those other things we have going on.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit more about that. There is a lot happening in South Charleston.
Yeah.
I grew up in South Charleston, so I'm really familiar with the area, and I don't think I've ever seen this much stuff happening all at once.
Well, I agree with you, and it just kind of all fell together like that. And we actually been working on Park Place, a new shopping center, for probably 7 or 8 years now, trying to get that project done, which we knew that was going to be a lengthy project when we started it. But it's just an exciting time. We've been going. If you grew up here, you know that this was the chemical city of the world at one time. The chemical industry was us. We were kind of one-dimensional in what we depended on. Now we got to be more diverse. We got to have a more diverse economy, and we've been going through a transition for a few decades in South Charleston. And right now, I think you're starting to see all that come together. And we have really, really focused hard on being a business-friendly community, and hopefully that's what's paying off.
Yeah, and it seems that way. And taking a look here, I was told that there are 8 separate vendors. They all represent small farms. These are all local businesses. Talk to me a little bit about how important that is to support local businesses and homegrown businesses like that.
Well, it's just not speak. I mean, that's our backbone, right? Small business is a backbone of almost every community. So it's important that we not only have places like this for them to come and do business, but it's also important that the community supports them. So this is a great way to do that.
And talk to me a little bit about the quality of life element of having a farmer's market where you can show up, you can get local produce, the beautiful flowers and vendors. Just talk to me about that quality of life element.
Yeah, I think you just described it. I mean, that's what that is. I mean, it brings in those things that people love to have and come and shop for. It brings in a healthy food supply. And look, I've always said the more things we have to do in South Charleston, the better quality of life we provide for the people that live here. So anytime we add something like that, it's just a plus for everybody.
Great. And as we're kind of wrapping up here, is there anything that you want people to know about? I know we did the ribbon cutting here, and there's a lot of exciting stuff going on, but is there any big initiatives that you want people to know about? Anything as the summer's coming up that you want to make sure that people know is happening here in South Charleston?
Well, I think now everybody likes to know about Park Place. I can't get through Kroger's with them asking me what's going to go in next, right? So I think it's important for everybody to know that they'll start seeing construction at some other stores this summer. The new Kroger Marketplace, which will be the first one in the state of West Virginia, will start construction on June the 1st.
Is that right?
And that'll be our first big box that's going to go in there. And I think that you'll see a domino effect after that about other stores starting to go in. So 20 to 26 new stores and restaurants will be at this site.
Well, talk to me just a little bit. People have been saying for a while that retail's dead, everything's going online, and that people aren't getting out anymore. But that seems like that's changing a little bit. What do you think?
Well, not only that, I think that was a little misnomer. I think going shopping online was a faddish. It's not. Well, maybe not faddish is the right word, but it's the thing to do. People like to do it. It's convenient. It's easy. But at the end of the day, if you do your research, there's still much more retail purchases in brick and mortar than there is online. Yeah. And so, and the retail industry, we've learned a lot about it since we started this project. And so they are doing some things to try to, be able to adapt to that online shopping, like brick and mortar stores. Some of them are downsizing square footage where they have less inventory in the brick and mortar, and that way they do online shopping. That's kind of a good mix of how to do it. But at the end of the day, when you do your research, there's still a whole lot more purchases made inside brick and mortar than there is online.
And it's good to get out, right?
It's good to get out. It's good to look. And I want to buy a pair of pants, I want to put them on, right? So anyway, yeah.
So make sure you get out to the farmers market right here in South Charleston. Don't miss it. Mayor Frank, thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you for watching and listening. This is Joe Justice, the Kanawha Valley Hustler, reminding you to hustle hard, hustle smart, and hustle with a smile.
Thank you.